I love it when a plan comes together. Do you know what? Just sat in a hearing, right? Just sat in a hearing just now, and we said to my client, I said to the service users, boss, we want this to happen, want this to happen, want this to happen, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? The judge only went and said and asked and ordered everything that I said we wanted to happen because it's logical and makes sense because I understand how judges think and feel. If you need help in your family court matters, you give me a shout and I'll make sure I can predict and do and get you where you need to be because I know what the judges want. Boom. And it's tough, but you know what? I can read it, I can see it, and as long as you can do it, then you'll get what you're going to. You'll get where you're going to. How often have you been in this situation before? Because it happens to me a lot, so it happens to me a lot. I'm saying to my client, I'm saying, right, this is what we need to expect from today. This is what we want. This is an ideal world. If we get a decent judge, we get a good judge, this is what it's going to be. So we want to try and get this implemented. We want to try and negotiate a little bit less on the contact here because I think they're pushing it a little bit, so ask for a little bit less. Get pushed back on that, but at least you're asking, that's fine. But then if you don't get, if this does go to the final hearing today, then you need to ask for penal notice. Ideally, we want to come back in about 3 to 6 months' time, just so we can review how this has been, because obviously a piece of paper, a court order, isn't going to make her change how she treats you and isn't going to make her suddenly start giving you, complying with the court order, is it? So that's what we need to ask for. You with me on that? You with me on that? Man, that's good. You think that's what we should do? That's what we should do. We should do it. Definitely, just do it. Well, if you think that's a good idea, if you think that's what we should be doing, then I'm happy with that. I'll do that. I'll do that if you want to do that. You think that's what we should do? Confirm, clarify, that's what we'll do. Cool. And you're sitting in the hearing, and then suddenly the judge goes, right. And he starts saying my words. Well, based on the relationship between the two of them, they made good headway. They made good headway. They made progress. I'm pleased to see the progress. But I think we need to come back in, don't we? I think it's safe. I think we need to be safe to come back in. And I'm sitting there like, was he listening to our conversation? Was he listening to our conversation, or what? Was he? I don't get it. I think we will come back. I think it makes sense. I think we should come back and make sure that everything's implemented properly. And I think we should. And please be reminded to tell your client what normally happens in these situations like this. Yes, because we don't want to be coming backwards and forwards. It's not right for the children. It's not good for the children. That's exactly what I said. It's not good for the children. I can read these judges' minds. I know exactly what they're asking for, exactly what they're wanting for. I know the detail they want. And where we would normally be shouting and saying that's not right, it's a bit fucking stupid, it's a bit fucking harsh, but my people have got their expectations managed appropriately. And guess what? Yes, I think we should just do a witness statement. It's not a chance, not a moment for you to take test strips of each other. It's a witness statement, and we're going to be planning for the future. I don't want to draw a line in the sand. I'm not looking at the past anymore. We look forward. We look at the forwards. I can do that, mate. I can do that, Governor. I can do that. No problem. Ching, ching. There's no safeguarding concerns. No safeguarding concerns. We have sort of been saying this all the way through the case, but thank you for saying that for us now. Thank you, we will take that, and thank you, we will come back in 6 months' time or 4 months' time, and we'll come back and we'll be happy. Thank you. Now, can your Mackenzie friend do that? Can your legal advisor direct you down, navigate you through the complexities of what is a complex and messed up world in family court? It's not really that messed up because I can see why the judges make the decisions they make. I can see what they're asking for. I can see what the judges want. I can see what CAFCAS want. I know what they want. I know. Because I've got 11 years of sitting in the court cases, over 11,000 cases, and I've seen and heard the judges say the similar stuff and similar situations throughout it all. And if I can get my service user, to be thinking in the same lines as a judge, which is child-focused and way, way, way above where anyone needs to be in terms of being proper child-focused, and when you're going through separation and divorce and that sort of stuff and you're negotiating with your kids, I know what they're asking for. So I can make my clients and service users see what they're asking for and understand the detail which they go into, and they 10x the detail on the child. And that's another tick in the box. If you do want some help, and I do a lot more actually than the average Mackenzie friend, because I don't call myself a Mackenzie friend. I call myself a Mackenzie friend when I'm in court, obviously, but I'm not a Mackenzie friend outside of court. I'm someone who's studying law and someone who's studying psychology, and I'm someone that's studying spirituality and holistic approaches to medicine and dealing with stress, and that's just what I teach, and I help people do what I do. And then we have the added bonus of me being able to read body language and understand the family law based on my extended additional tuition outside of school, outside additional education, adult education, you could say. All of this to provide you, the discerning service user, a level of service that no one else can give. Because I care, because I will sit on the phone to you and tell you, I will listen to you hurt, I understand your pain, and I've felt it and I've been there, and I can tell you the steps you need to take to get where you want to go. And that doesn't mean I can give you the plan straight away. It's going to happen in your first case. You may have to go to a certain stage and then come back in about 12 to 18 months time, depending on how bad your situation is. But 9 times out of 10, we can do this and we can get you the outcome that you're looking for. As long as it's realistic, then I can help.